Okay, first off, I'd like to start this video off by saying thank you for 400 subscribers. I'm glad y'all are watching the videos, liking, subscribing, enjoying them, doing all that. And trust me, 400 might not seem a lot to some people, but to me it means a lot. So thank you. With all that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so last time I made a video about the Kalos League, and that video did very well, so it was only right that I do the Sinnoh League. I already planned on making a video about the Sinnoh League, and after reading the comments on the last video, it was a definite, so here we are. Here we got Ash and his friends arriving at the league after coming off of his best regular season performance yet. Bro was doing it all. I'm talking counter shields, ice missiles, you name it. Ain't nobody doing this. Anyway, now we got Brock over here spitting his game like he usually do. Man, shout out Brock, bro. He ain't afraid to let a woman know her worth. But I'm actually curious now. Who do y'all think was the biggest cockblocker? Misty, Max, or Krogunk? Anyway, Ash tells Professor Oak that he wants to bring Pokemon back from his previous travels. Bro basically said,
"Dog, I just saw a freaking Heatran in the freaking lobby. I did not sign up for this mess. Bring them all!"
So while Ash is trying to get his Pokemon from Professor Oak, he gets bamboozled by Team Rocket once again. And after an anticlimactic 15 seconds, Ash's Pokeballs are scattered across the place. Great! I got a love-hate relationship with Team Rocket. On one hand, they can be some pretty good characters, but on the other hand, they can be the most insufferable people on the show. Now the gang is running around looking for Ash's Pokemon, and while doing so, they reveal who Ash brought back. We got Corphish and Totodile, Snorlax, Bayleaf, don't worry about what they're doing, and Cyndaquil. Team Rocket tries to catch Cyndaquil and did it in the most maniac way possible. They pulled out a drill and a chainsaw just to catch a tiny Cyndaquil. Like, what? Anyway, Cyndaquil decides frickin' evolution time, gets rid of Team Rocket, and now the league can finally begin. We got Nando, we got Conway, we got Barry, and we got the man himself, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a good one. Now Ash is planning on what Pokemon he should use for the first round, and then they run to Paul. And just listen to this man, bro.
You know which Pokemon you're using?
Of course.
Like, sorry for being an inconvenience, bro. Jeez. Nah, but look at this man, Ash. That's the face you make when you're contemplating on beating someone's ass. I would know. After the usual motivational speech and words of affirmation, the first round begins. First matchup, we got Roserade versus Staraptor. And I ain't gonna lie, Nando was cooking. He almost took out Staraptor on the spot. He threw some pixie dust in this man's face and hit him with a magical leaf. He was about to finish the combo with Solar Beam, but Plot Armor kicked in and Roserade got taken out. Next was Armaldo. Staraptor was already tired, and Ash knew this. So what does he do?
So we'll take the offense! Close combat!
And what does that lead to?
Staraptor!
Good going, Ash. Next, Ash sends out his Quilava, you know, repping the new evolution. Can't wait to see how this battle goes. Are you kidding me? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's just one battle. Finally, it's Heracross versus Kricketune. And this would have been the greatest bug battle in Pokemon history if it wasn't for this battle right here. Anyway, off rip, these two are already putting in work. Then Kricketune puts Heracross to sleep. But Ash was like,
You triggered my trap card!
Hey man, put some respect on Heracross's name. Despite being asleep, he's still able to throw hands. Damn! He tapped into his inner Naruto on that one. Then these two start going at each other. But in the end, Heracross comes out on top. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's how you start a league, bro. Now we got Ash moving on to the third round where he's gonna face Conway. But before that, we got Barry versus Paul. I don't like either of these characters. I mean, I kinda get why Paul acts the way he does. But that backstory doesn't really warrant that type of personality. If anything, you're just being a jerk for no reason. And Barry, he's just annoying, I ain't gonna lie. Also, don't y'all find it kind of weird that the main Pokemon that Paul torments is a literal monkey? I don't know, man, some about this seem kind of racially motivated, but hey, I'll look the other way. Anyway, the battle starts and Barry finally got what he deserved. A genuine ass whooping. His Skarmory one-tapped. His Hitmonlee bodied. His Empoleon did so bad he ran onto the field before the attack even landed. Like, what was he expecting to do with that I got this ass run? That get down Mr. President ass run? Next was Ash versus Conway. Conway thought he had the advantage over Ash by watching him while he was training, only for Ash to send out his Noctowl when the battle starts. Goofy, what you thought this was? You must have forgotten you're messing with the king of unpredictability right here. The battle starts and it looks like Conway had the upper hand despite his plan failing. Ash had to switch his Pokemon twice, but thanks to Gibble the throat goat, he caught Shuckle in his mouth, then whoa, what am I watching? Anyway, besides that, this man is the living embodiment of what that mouth do, cause he showed them what that mouth did alright. Conway sends out his licky tongue next, pretty fitting for the kind of person he is, then proceeds to start licking Gibble. Ew, nasty. Luckily, Noctowl got rid of that with ease. Then Conway goes on a little 2-0 run, forcing Ash to his last Pokemon. Conway almost had him, but when it comes to Gibble, where there's a will, there's a way. He caught Dusknoir in his mouth, blew him up, then finished him with the fadeaway Dragon Pulse. Yeah! Third go Gibble for the win! Now it's the quarterfinals, and it's revealed that Ash and Paul are finally facing off. A battle built up since the beginning of the series, and a battle that will decide once and for all who is the strongest. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get ready to rumble!
Ash leads with Pikachu and Paul leads with Aggron. They was both putting in work, but Aggron had the slightest edge, so Ash switches out to Infernape and told him straight to his face, "This is not your kind of game, kid. Move!" Okay, that's what I like to see. Tell straight to his face. Paul sends out his Gastrodon and Ash switches to his Staraptor. Staraptor gets an early hit in which Paul responds by biting Ash's flow, word for word, bar for bar. But hey, I guess if your biggest hater is using your own tactics against you, you're doing something right. Ash thought he had Paul by going for the stomach, but then Gastrodon Mario jumps in the air and pins Staraptor to the ground. Then he uses Water Pulse to try and take it out, but Ash was like, "You ain't get me this time." And Staraptor got the heck up out of there. But Gastrodon hit him with an Ice Beam, so that wasn't great. But leave it to my man Weasel, the greatest two-way player on this team. He hit this man with the Ice Missile, then said goodbye. Things are going pretty good right now. Ash is up 2-0, and it looks like he ain't got nothing much to worry about right now. But little did he know, that was about to change drastically. Apparently Paul's plan was to sack his first two Pokemon, then go full throttle for the rest of the battle. So once he sent out Drapion, he said, bro grabbed Weasel, held him there, then started getting closer to him while pinching his claws. Yeah, if you ever find yourself in a situation like this, just know you went from opponent to food. But since Ash is the greatest player to ever touch the game of Pokemon training, he got out of there no problem.
Weasel, no!
Weasel is unable to battle.
Never mind. Ash sends the Raptor back out, and they did my boy so dirty. Drapion grabbed him, hit him with a cross poison, then slams the Raptor on the ground. Diabolical. So Ash sends out Torterra next, which went nowhere. Oh nah, this man Drapion got that "I don't break apart Kit Kat bars when I eat them" type vibes coursing through his veins at the moment. So now it's 3-2, Paul up right now. And this is where he tell Ash his strategy, to where Ash was like, okay, and I'm still gonna win. Ash is standing on business right now. Now it's Gliscor versus Ninjask. And Ninjask was putting the claws on this man. Gliscor couldn't even get a hit in. Bro was like, So Ash sent Infernape back out to deal with the toxic spikes while also packing up Ninjask. Now it's Pikachu versus Frostlass. Frostlass was basically just playing Peekaboo the entire time, but Pikachu was like, spin move, boom! Then Frostlass freezes Pikachu, but like I said last time, she must have forgotten she's going up against the son of Arceus. Pikachu really said, "I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. These shackles shall not and will not hold me down. Now give me my crown." Next is Drapion versus Gliscor. Drapion is just trying to hit this man, but Gliscor is like, "But these backflips though." Then gets burnt like the grilled cheese I made 2 months ago. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was looking in the mirror. Paul sends out his final Pokemon, Electivire, and starts cooking. He karate chopped both Gliscor and Pikachu in the dome. Pikachu was holding his own, but unfortunately he didn't pull through. Now it's the final matchup. Infernape got a lot riding on him right now. This is the same Pokemon who's been giving him hell since he was a little monkey, so he got something to prove right now. Already these two are going head to head. Electivire tries to use Thunder, but Infernape was like, "Nope, try again." Then these two start going band for band, but Electivire got a hold of Infernape's hand and gave him that Barry Allen treatment. I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking too good for Infernape right now. He's on the ground and Paul talking his crap again. He was about to get eliminated, but Electivire was like, "Hold on, let him cook." I ain't gonna lie, you should have just taken your W, bro. Cause oh my gosh, what happens next?
Afraid not. All right, Infernape, time to show Paul just how strong you are. Yes!
Man, shit
they got serious, man.
I ain't gonna lie, since they turned up the heat, I figured why not we do the same as well. Infernape uses flamethrower, but that wasn't a flamethrower, that was a flame beam. Electivire uses thunder, but it stood no chance against that flame beam. Then Infernape, matter of fact, nah, Infernape comes out the smoke and was like I told your homeboy earlier, this is not your kind of game, big fella. Boom! Sends him flying across the stadium. Then these two have an all-out thunder punching flare blitz collision. But since Infernape is the greatest clutch player known to man, he pulled through and called game. That is how you do it. So yeah, Paul is eliminated, which puts Ash in the semifinals, where he'll face Tobias. Now it's the start of the semifinals. Tobias leads with Darkrai, and Ash leads with Heracross. Heracross got one hit in, but then got wasted. Ash sends out his Torkoal, then it got wasted. Ash sends out his Gibble, it got a hit, then it got wasted. Like, bro, come on, this man's a cheater. Ash sends out his Sceptile, and something interesting actually happens. This man's Sceptile is a definition of we up right now. Y'all remember that episode in Ruby and Sapphire when he got his heart broken? Well, he didn't let that keep him down, and he got on his grind. And now he is the easy legendary sniper.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet that Megadian became a single mom with 5 kids, 2 of them belonging to that Deuce Tropius, and the other 3 belonging to God knows who. Now she doing something strange for a piece of change off the side of the street. My fault, that got a little too descriptive. But then him and Swellow got one-shotted by Latios, so I guess it's all up to Pikachu now. Nah, but this battle had Ash turn his hat back. I know he's stressing. See, this is what I mean by Pikachu being the son of Arceus. In no universe is an electric mouse going toe-to-toe with a fighter jet like this. He really is the best to ever do it for real. But in the end, they tie, Ash loses, and his league run is over. Not gonna lie, this gotta be the dumbest way to end a league. Why did y'all have to give him only legendaries? That makes no sense. Was Ash really that good in Sinnoh? Or did y'all only think up to Ash versus Paul and just said, alright, done. Like, give this man Tobias a regular Pokemon and he'll be sitting there looking like Killian Hayes when it's time to play basketball. Goofy. Anyway, I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day or night depending on when you're watching this. And in conclusion, thank you once again for 400 subs. Later!